Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are called Oopsie rolls or bread. If you're looking for a recipe that you don't want gluten, don't want to make any type of roll with flour, well, this is the recipe for you. So let's get started. What I did to make it a little bit quicker for the video, I took 3 egg whites, and I had the eggs at room temperature. I put them in the small bowl with a pinch of salt, and I took my hand mixer and beat it, and I'm going to just beat it just for a few seconds. Now you want to make sure that the egg whites though are not watery or separated. So do make sure that you take the time to beat them. And again, just with a pinch of salt in them, okay? All right, and we'll set that aside for the moment, okay? Next thing is, in a larger bowl, I have 3 eggs, yolks rather, just the yolks. One has already broken, unfortunately. And I'm going to beat those with my hand mixer. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to need a 1/2 cup of cream cheese. And I am using full fat, not the low fat, but the full fat. And that was a 1/2 cup. Okay. And then just beat the egg yolks and your cheese together just till they're combined and smooth. And it shouldn't take you but a few minutes or so. This is a really quick and easy recipe to make these rolls or bread. We prefer to call it a bread. Now the cheese and the egg yolks will look a little bit, lumpy. You're not going to get all the lumps out. Just smooth it as much as you can, the mixture. I'll show you what that looks like. There we go. So it is going to have some small lumps in it, okay? Alright. Now this is optional, up to you if you want to. Put in a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm going to beat that in. Beating it on high. Okay. And by the time I add the powder in, baking powder, then I've beaten it a little bit more. It actually is a little bit smoother. Okay, so there we go. Alright. And the next thing I'm going to do now is just fold in the egg whites. Okay. You don't want to lose too much of the air, so you don't want to really overbeat them, but you do want it combined. So just try to fold it gently. You want it to stay very light and very airy and very fluffy. So again, I'm just trying to fold it over gently and not to overwork it. Okay, so it'll look like that. Alright. Okay. And now, of course, you're going to need a baking pan or cookie sheet. And I do just lightly spray it, just very lightly. And then with a tablespoon, I just take the mixture and I'm going to make circles. I generally get 6 out of these, out of this recipe. 6 rolls. And then just try to, you know, round them out as best as you can. Let me bring this in a little closer to me. Let me do one more here to show you. And they're really great because you can use them for a sandwich or your hamburgers, that type of thing. And you're going to bake them at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. Start checking yours, at least I do, around 20, because as we do know, all ovens set up differently. And I do get 6 out of them. Now I'm going to quickly rinse my hands. I don't want to touch these rolls because I had raw egg on my hands. And this is how they're going to bake up. They really come out really beautiful. They're extremely light. They're not heavy or dense. They have a beautiful light golden brown on the bottom. And again, this recipe, I do get 6 nice size rolls out of them, and then, you know, you have your top and your bottom, so you can put your hamburger or your sandwich in between them, and you've got a roll or a bread recipe with no gluten, no flour at all. I hope you try this recipe, and if you do and you like it, please leave a comment because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe. This is Diane Lovetobake.